Hi Sagittarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of October 18th through the 24th, 2021. This is a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are a cross watcher, you might be able to resonate with some of these messages. So guys, I would like to say welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. So I'm starting out with pulling you guys a Moonology Oracle. We do have the energy is gaining momentum. Beautiful. For me, this is similar to the Eight of Wands in the Tarot. So very nice. I'm also pulling you one of these cards, and this is from a deck that I did create. If you are wondering, later on, I will be pulling you several additional guidance cards later on, so stick around to the end of the reading. Okay, we also have faith. Faith. So the energy is gaining momentum. You need to have faith. Okay. All right, let's see what the cards have to say for Sagittarius. Now, you just came through in the Pisces reading, so there definitely could be a Pisces-Sag connection. Let's see. What does Sagittarius have coming up for this week? Sagittarius. Okay, so we're starting out with the Five of Pentacles, which, you know, this can be a lack of faith. Maybe some of you are feeling low. You might be depressed. Let's see. Let's see what else comes out. All right, so we have justice. We have the High Priestess. She's sideways, so for some of you, she could be in the reverse. Ooh, I do apologize for any background noise. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces. Like I just mentioned, for me, the High Priestess represents Pisces, but could be, you know, anybody, any sign, excuse me. I do read her as a court card. Okay. We do have Temperance. And Pisces just had Temperance as well. You have the Eight of Swords. It is in the reverse, which is good. Sagittarius. If you are new to my channel, welcome, guys. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I do prefer to take the jumpers. You have Karma, which is Judgment in this deck. So you have some majors. Four of Swords. You have the Two of Swords. So now we just need an overall energy for Sag, please, for this week. Wow, we have the Wheel of the Year, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So you have some majors. Things happening that are definitely meant to happen at this time. And, you know, if something is leaving your life, Sag, because we have the Three of Swords here. So if something is leaving your life, you have Judgment. So I see you accepting this loss, accepting this, but some of you will accept this and move on, but then others, you feel like maybe this is an injustice here, and so you want justice. And so you could be actually pursuing something legally. Listen to your intuition as far as, you know, what you should do next. Okay. Others, you may be separated from your person. You may feel abandoned. The first card out was the Five of Pentacles. So some of you, you know, there is this lack of faith. You may be feeling depressed, or for some of you isolated, alone, some of you feeling abandoned. Now, it could be with a Libra, but that's not all of you. But you do have some ear energy here. You have the Three of Swords, you have the Knight of Swords, you have the Three of Pentacles. Underneath the Three of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning. So something could be leaving your life, Sag. It actually could be happening quite quickly. So someone could be ghosting you. For others, there could be a breakup. There could be some sort of loss. But with that being said, I see something else coming in. When, when things leave our life, it's just to create that space. And I do see you actually getting inspired. I do see you putting your walls up here, creating maybe stronger boundaries. You could be blocking someone. So for those of you where this is a relationship that's ended, some of you are ghosting someone, or they may have ghosted you. But there could be somebody else. There could be a third party, but that's not all of you. That can be the reason why this happened for some of you. But I do see a new beginning, and I do see change happening. We have the Wheel of Fortune as the overall energy, and so change is coming in. You need to stay positive. The energy will gain momentum. So maybe some of you, you've been struggling, you've been very patient, very, very, very patient, and you may have felt blocked or stuck, heartbroken, stressed out, not much happening, or things not moving forward as quickly as you would have liked in the past. But there was a lot going on behind the scenes. You have a lot of spiritual energy around you. And an opportunity definitely may present itself here this week. And for those of you that are taking a chance on something new, I see you definitely needing to let your guard down and needing to have faith. But for some of you, this will require you accepting that, something has left your life, something is over, a relationship, it didn't work out. You or someone that you're dealing with, you definitely may have been dealing with someone who possibly is in denial, or maybe this is you, for those of you where you're maybe accepting that something is over. This could be you. Maybe that's something you didn't want to accept prior, that something didn't work out. And if you did have a new possibility for love, it could be that maybe that's, what this is that maybe you were too guarded. You didn't want to let your guard down. Maybe you needed more time to heal from a past matter. Knight of Swords energy here at the bottom of the deck can be someone who is too impulsive. They act way too quick. They don't always think things through. They tend to have regrets later on. And so you could have maybe acted too quick and maybe you regret it. Maybe you left someone behind, or you could have even left a job. Could have did something and you regret it now. And some of you have a very important decision to make here at this time with Judgment, Justice, the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess. You have the Four of Swords here with Temperance. This is you needing to spend time alone. Your heart still needs to heal. but you need to make a decision. Do you let this go forever? Do you leave this in your past and move on? Or is this something that you want to maybe revive? Or, you know, if you want to try again with somebody? I think it's like, you know, do or die basically here with this, especially if it's a relationship. Do you let go and move on with your life, or do you try again? Some of you may even be looking at like someone new. Do you try again with the past person? And for some of you, this has not worked out in the past. So do you try again with the person that it did not work out in the past with? Or do you try something with somebody new and you have a clean slate to work with? You're definitely going to have to listen to your intuition. Some of you are waiting on some legal news, and you know, you may have had a lawsuit that's been ongoing. This is like a repeat message I've gotten for you guys, and you're dealing with higher forces. I see that you've been very patient, Sag. Very patient. Some of you are even out of work. I think that you were definitely dealing with a lot of fear and anxiety in the past, but that's no more. I mean, for some of you, you may have your moments, but I think you've learned to balance your thoughts and you're letting that go. 8 of Swords, it's in the reverse. You could even be slowly letting the negative thoughts, the negative mindset, letting that go. Some of you do have legal news that's coming in. It's just, you know, you're dealing with divine timing. Some of you, I mean, this could have been a very costly legal battle for some of you. Others, I'm definitely reading for some Sagittarius where you feel wronged in some way. So something happened. You feel wronged. And you could be actually, some of you have stepped back from a situation and you've given it to God. You've given it to the universe, higher forces. And you're not doing nothing. You know, what people do to you is their karma, and how you react is yours. And so someone could have did you wrong. They could have judged you incorrectly, whatever it is. There's something that happened in the past. I see you not reacting. I see you stepping back. I see you definitely being a little bit more passive, which you're a Sag, so normally, you know, I wouldn't say that to you. But I definitely feel like something or someone hurt you. And I think you've given it to the universe, given it to God. And you've taken a step back, and I think you have faith that, you know, that karmic justice is going to come in. And I feel like it is. I feel like it is. Some of you, you're feeling guided to just move forward, to move on. And you could be trying not to think about this anymore, really. You're trying to kind of even block it out. But let's pull you an additional guidance card. Sag, additional guidance for Sagittarius. Some of you are physically recovering with the Four of Swords, Temperance. I see you physically recovering. I think it's a slow process. While you go through this process, try to, stay positive. And the energy is gaining momentum. So I think that, if you are physically recovering and it's been a slow process, things will start to feel, a little bit easier. Also, like that recovery process is speeding up just a little. Others, there's news that's coming in that you don't see coming. All right, Sagittarius. You may need to take a chance, a gamble here this week. And if you resonate with that, you may definitely need to have faith here. So if you are taking some sort of chance or risk, listen to your intuition. But you need to have faith. All right. I'm also pulling you one of these, and this is a deck that, it's just a cute little deck. It does call you out on whatever you need to be called out on. You may or may not resonate with this deck. Let me know if you're feeling this deck. It's the Rebel deck. So let's see, what does Sag need to be called out on? And let's look at what sign or signs you may be dealing with this week, Sag. Who is Sagittarius dealing with, please? Who is Sag dealing with? I see here for some of you, possibly a Scorpio, a Libra, a Pisces, could be another Sag. And then we have lots of air energy here, so it could be an air sign. Go. Virgo, okay. Could be a Virgo. We have 37 Crystal Ascension. I am attuned to the universal wisdom and energy of the Crystal Kingdom. So I definitely see a new cycle starting here. We do have a full moon on the 20th. And so something's wrapping up. Something is leaving your life. With this card, some of you maybe need to work with crystals if you don't have any crystals, and maybe do some research. Could be purchasing some crystals here at this time, but work with, particular stones or crystals. So whatever you have going on, if it's depression or whatever it is, to maybe block out negative vibes. There's different crystals that you can work with. So whatever you have going on, maybe do some research here. Some of you need to maybe work with crystals. Okay. Shit is going down with your job. So that's not all of you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. So there could be some stuff going on in the workplace. Again, some of you with 5 of Pentacles and Justice, you feel wronged in some way. You feel like something isn't fair. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or quit. So again, this deck calls you out. Some of you may feel like you're going round and round with something, so you may need to do something different. I think it's definitely a time to reevaluate. But remember, have faith, stay positive, listen to your intuition. All right, guys, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure that you are subscribed. All right, guys, have a good week.